Ma, I need an adult.
I am an adult. By the way, I only hit you because I had pent-up aggression against your father.
Recently, I brought up the concept of NuMericans. Now, before anybody just goes and decides that's a derogatory term towards anyone, it isn't. I'm from a town that's deep with immigrants, Grew up around them my entire life, and some of my best friends to this day. So that's not the issue. The issue is that with the election of Barack Obama in 2008, it seems as if we've come across this class of immigrant with little to no respect for America's history. I was in a recent back and forth with an individual who sent me this photo and said, as an American, doesn't this make you mad? Doesn't this make you upset? No, the Confederate flag is an American flag. When I was a kid, my dad would watch this show called The Dukes of Hazzard. And the car in this show was called the General Lee, who was a Confederate general. And on top of the car was the Confederate flag. And my dad loved this show to a point where he got me the General Lee as a car. So when I see the Confederate flag, it's like, okay, yeah, I get what it represented at the time, but that's just, it can't represent that to me because my dad didn't give a shit about it. If my dad didn't give a shit about a Confederate flag, then I'm not going to give a shit about it. And we're descendants. Like my dad, my family is from the South. My family, are descendants of American slavery. And to have someone come here, at around the time of 2008, after all of the ass whoopings and all of the beatings and all of the progress that has been made, to have them ignore all of it and use our history as a battering ram is the height of just, to be kind about it, ingratitude. So I have zero problem with this, okay? At all. But that's why this video is called Black Before Barack, the rise of the NuMericans. Because the thing about NuMericans is that they weren't here. They don't know a lot of the, strides made. And so we're here with In Living Color. Yeah, it took, how long? 3 minutes to get here? But either ways, we're here with In Living Color. And I want to show, this was long before Barack Obama became president. This is a sketch that always stuck with me. And seeing how you guys liked the other In Living Color video that I did, I figured, why not? All right. And look, young Jim Carrey. Pardon. Young Jim Carrey. My goodness. Oh man, this is before Once Bitten, probably. No. This is after Once Bitten, but still super young. Let's get into it.
Ed won't be here tonight either. He woke up with the head of a Clydesdale in his bed. I guess when you're in between marriages, you'll bring home anything.
I think he's supposed to be doing Carson or something like that. The setup is that it's a late night TV show, and they bring out the guest and all that other fun stuff. Let's go.
All right. Our next guest is Joan Embry from the San Diego Anthropological Institute. As you know, Joan is always bringing with her strange and exotic inhabitants of the planet. And tonight she's bringing us an endangered species. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Joan Embry.
Soak it in. Soak it in. Yeah, this is how we got down back in the day. Y'all young boys don't know nothing about that.
He's beautiful.
Yes, he is. This is Calvin. He's a homeboy sapien africanus, or B-boy, as they're known neighborhood.
But hey, if you were to, particularly at this time, I mean, because this is, I think, mid-early 90s, and we're coming off of the LL Cool J, a Run DMC phase and everything else like that. So yeah, this was the caricature that was built up for, quote unquote, black men.
Is he able to walk?
Oh, yes, he walks, but you see, these are new sneakers and they don't like to crease them.
I see. And what is he doing now?
This is what they call chillin', Alan.
Well, it is kind of cold in the studio today.
Oh, no, not that kind of chillin'. He's just relaxing and getting used to his environment.
I see.
Yo, just because you live in lodge with crazy bank and stupid wheels and I'm butt naked don't give you the right to dish. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, even in lingo, that makes absolutely no freaking sense. Butt naked talking about cash, but I don't remember that being used as a term for cash. But either ways, they got the white lady, they got the square that doesn't particularly understand or quote unquote the straight man, which is so freaking important in comedy. Unfortunately, everybody and their mother now is the straight man. So what the hell?
Well, theirs is a rapidly changing language, Alan. There's new terminology almost daily. But as of last Friday, what he said to you was, just because you're rich and he's poor doesn't give you the right to disrespect him.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't say that around him, Alan.
I'm saying though, like how far, you ain't gonna be disrespecting me. Yeah, I'm just saying.
It tends to agitate him. Yo, Calvin, man, cool out, the dude's just bugging.
Is he dangerous?
Well, Alan, like any of God's creations, without love, a proper diet, a decent education, and equal opportunities, he could be extremely dangerous.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We've gotten all of these things. Remember, this is like late 80s, early 90s. We're sitting here in 2020 after a Barack Obama presidency, and it's impossible to say that anymore. It really is. But for NuMericans, they would love to take it back to this. Oh, yes, I'm some strange, weird... No, you're not. You're either, as far as I'm concerned, you're either an adult or a child. You either have the mindset or in mentality of an adult, or you're a child, plain and simple. And the way he's being presented right here is completely childish, but this is a comedy show, okay? So I hate to be that guy breaking it up and all that other fun stuff, but copyright, right?
All these lights and cameras don't help either. He's got a gun!
No, Alan, it's just candy.
Yo, chill out.
It's an apple Jolly Rancher.
But the funny part is you did kind of you did pump fake my man out like seconds ago, like you was about to beat his ass. So I can actually understand why Jim Carrey's a little bit more jumpy now.
Yeah, it seems to be the foundation of the homeboy's diet. Why they prefer apple as opposed to grape, we're really not quite sure.
Well, what other kind of things can he do?
Well, he can do anything anybody else can do.
Oh, yeah? Well, can he host a talk show?
I'm sure he could, yes.
Yo, that ain't nothing, man. Yo, check this out, man. This thing on? Yo, what's up?
And the rap.
You got the C, the A, the L, the V, the I, the N. I'm coming to you, my friends. We go. When I take to the streets and I start to chill, people looking at me like looks could kill. Now, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I'm from the hardcore streets, and that's the name of the tune. I'm not some crazy freak from the city zoo. I'm just a down-to-earth brother that's a lot like you. Peace.
Here's the thing, though. You didn't particularly illustrate how you're exactly like them, particularly with being a little bit more aggressive, and having a diet that consists of nothing but pure candy and being on national television with in sneakers that you didn't want to scuff until you performed? Just saying. Yes. So, yeah, NuMericans, you gotta get it, dude. Like, there's like all this, 400 years, and in living color. We've gone over this on the channel multiple times. It was a staple of the culture at the time, like if you went to work or you went to school and you didn't see In Living Color, I mean, what are you doing with your life? And it's sad that it really seems as if we're not going to be having cultural moments like that for a while because of how splintered everything's become. I mean, that really, really sucks. But for the most part, what I like that, we are maintaining that, hey, it's about your character. It's about the person that you are and not the color of your skin. In a lot of ways in certain sectors, whereas those who just took the White House, took the federal crown and have the current state crown in my state of New Jersey, they're fully dedicated to continuing this ancient line of logic. All right. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you just want a fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day, share it, because sharing is caring. YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description, and bang that join button. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, calling somebody a NuMerican is not a... it's not a diss. It's not derogatory. You're an immigrant. Yeah, I mean, you got here, but you just got here. So to sit here and, say, oh my goodness, America's been so terrible to me, it's bullshit. It'll always come across as bullshit. I mean, and if you need examples, you can look at the Trevor Noahs, you can look at the Joy Reids, you can look at, like shit, Drake, he's Canadian. I'm just saying, who was that? 21 Savage. He came over here from like London and the UK and stuff like that. Like, yeah, get your ass, like, just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Idris Elba, all these other folks and shit. Like, you pretend like, oh, it's all just black, and it's like, nah. We gotta start doing some separating. We gotta lift and separate. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until the next one.